Right. Finally, I found the Douglas fir. Did die to a bear.
In the most hilarious possible way.
Hilarious meaning that I got knocked into a ravine and the lag decided to let the bear kill me. But yeah, hilarious. Yeah. That's a hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was the definition of hilarity. And I missed it.
I thought it was very
a
funny.
rude gold
Causing me to have to run for another hour to get back to where I was before. And
that
I just
part
now,
I did not miss.
But on the way, I did find Douglas fir on the way to my body. So good things came from it. And I'm just trying to get a dozen saplings before I go.
It all works out in the end.
Did Honey ever explain that story that she mentioned when we first started?
Which one?
The private but non-private one.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, hey, bees.
I don't think so.
Hmm?
I don't think she did.
Ooh, more soybeans.
Go away.
So Pack was imitating Arcus? I thought he knew not to play with the bears. Yeah, Pack, that you knew not to play with the bears.
Oh, I was running from the bear.
And I was
And the game was like, oh, are you running? Are you running? No, you're not allowed to run. You need to stop right here. Because there's a ravine in your face, and then I'm going to knock you into it. Thank you, bear.
What is running?
And then the lag says, "Oh, were you going to try and dodge? No. We're just gonna cause you to stop right here, and when you come back, now you're dead."
What is running? I don't think I've heard of this concept.
I don't even know what joke you're going for there.
How's your lag? 'Cause I know you were having a real issue earlier.
Well, it's hard to watch the State of the Union be playing at the same time, but now that that's over.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's brain lag.
You're that.
I've had that plenty of times.
Possibly.
So I found that there was an island to the east of the base, and I did a little bit more exploring, and it turns out it's not an island after all. It's actually a giant continuation of the continent that we're on.
Well, it's an island on a very large scale.
Yes.
Did someone take
Those
the
are called
other pair of
continents.
shears?
I
Cheers,
actually
guys.
don't have it on me.
Well, I'm gonna double check that I didn't just like put them away when I quickly emptied my pockets.
Anaso says yes.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I just wanted to make sure, like, did somebody take those or did I
Lose them.
not lose them?
Misplace
them-
them temporarily.
Yeah, that.
Put them away where nobody could remember where they were.
Right.
Correct.
Exactly.
That is usually
Emptied
when you
my
lose
pockets.
stuff, is when you put stuff away intending to remember that you put it there.
Well, I just like quickly emptied my pockets real quick and then ran back, so I thought maybe I had it.
A baker's dozen of saplings.
Hooray!
I lose my
Aw,
keys all
that's
the
even
time. I will
happier.
put them in this bowl, and then you forget that you put them in the bowl.
Yes.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Or I'm going to put my Pokemon games somewhere safe, and then like you forget where you put them, and like 10 years later you still can't find them, and you're really sad about that.
This sounds like a personal experience.
Yeah. I'm sad.
So you have a Pokemon game that you put down somewhere and you don't know where it is anymore?
Not one, more like 3 or 4 of them.
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. So are they all in the same spot?
Yeah, presumably. Somewhere.
No,
lost-
one.
I'm
lost
assuming
them
from when you were a
almost.
kid.
I lost them almost a decade ago.
So your mom or dad has probably either thrown out and or sold them by now.
No, because they were with my stuff, and my parents are like, we kept most of your stuff, so I just don't know where it is.
Except for that.
Yeah. It could be anywhere, really. But
Well, that probably sold for good money. I'm sure that you know. Those originals.
What?
You're
What
you're a
game?
terrible
I don't know
person.
what you're talking about. Was that a game that we sold? This little box thing. They gave me $5 for it.
Door ride, that's funny. You're
Well,
about right on that door ride.
Retro games are a big thing now.
What does a janitor and a martial artist have in common? They both know how to sweep you off your feet.
I miss one.
Ow.
Failed mute.
That hurt.
Apologize.
Thought you just hurt his brain or something on that one.
I was trying to rush. I couldn't get to it. Never is overthrowing things because throwing things. Really
Well,
hard not to.
Other than the refrigerator, I do have a lovely little sort of, what is this? Front porch. I have a little relaxing outdoor area.
I'm getting brain lag.
Oh.
I'm gonna disconnect.
Okay. You know, I just love how I spent all that time looking for it, and now that I find it, I can't get out of the forest of Douglas fir.
Oh hey, I found mistletoe.
Mistletoe.
Stand under it. Maybe stupid will give you a slurp.
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
well,
I
it's
specifically
sort of
found
similar.
Apache dwarf mistletoe.
That sounds like something you'd have to stand on. I don't think that's the same.
Mm-hmm.
An Apache dwarf mistletoe? You stand on it?
Yes.
Was it hanging from something? Or
Yes.
is it at your feet?
It
I
was
thought
on a
Apaches
tree.
fired rockets, not missiles.
Ha ha.
He took it in another direction.
Jokes.
Yokes. Crap. It wasn't me. Okay.
I have a lot of waypoints for some reason.
Well, because
Death
you're trying to
points.
keep track of things.
Okay, well let's look at my list of waypoints goes clay, quartz, glowstone, bozite, dogs, my home, female, rich bozite, dogs, lemon tree, wolf, female, obsidian, and lava. Stuff like that.
I do get the idea. That's. Did you? Oh crap! Not another bear. You did turn them off, right? And you just disable them when you're not near them. Frickin' bear,
That would
man.
be a good idea.
You don't have. You have all of them on at the same time.
See?
Maybe
Okay,
he
that's a
doesn't
lot of
know
waypoints.
how to not. Hmm? Hmm?
I know how to. I just didn't think of it.
That
So it's gonna frustrate you before you.
that's gonna look nice when it's done. The lighthouse.
Pack.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just kind of sailed back in. I noticed that I could see the lighthouse from a pretty good distance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Oh,
like
yeah.
natural gas.
Can you tell me to hide my waypoints 3 weeks ago?
No.
Reminds me of a thing I actually want to build in Minecraft. I should probably do. You know, I was looking for a new project, vanilla. Maybe I should do that.
What's
I
a
might have.
good looking tree
I might have
Douglas
something.
fir.
for my front yard?
Fruit trees.
Excuse me. Yeah, but I can't have a fruit tree in my front yard.
Why can't you have a fruit tree in your front yard?
Because our fruit
Oh.
trees are in the
Uh-huh.
Hey, Raiders.
So.
fruit trees.
Hello, Raiders. How are you guys?
And
Good to
there-
see you all.
Renegade Raiders. When
Raiders.
the next group grows up, and you harvest them, you harvest the branches of them enough so you can get some of the trees to put in your front yard. What's so complex about that?
Oh, that's the end.
For information, I have wrote down on the little clipboard what I've figured out to get there directly from the start. There's probably an easier way to do it. But that's what I've got so far.
Oh, freaking bears.
Thank you for doing that.
Because the second one is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 15 hits. But it's direct up and direct downs.
And there's a dog. I will check on which type it is for you, EA. I have a male.
Well,
Male dog.
yay.
I have 2 dogs here, actually. One is male. Oh, there's 3 dogs here. 4 dogs.
Oh, I have a lot of bones.
Okay. Well, I have a lot of dogs here.
What are
There's
the
another
coordinates?
male. You ready?
What? 1 second, I'm crafting something.
Okay, well, tell me when you're ready. Then ask you for the coordinates.
J. Waypoint. No, I forget what the shortcut is to do that manually.
I put it on K.
Lots of dogs. What's it?
Negative 3350. Negative 11730.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the catch?
Well, you got to come out here to catch them. There's a female. I think I'm on 5 dogs now.
You better not take one for yourself.
What do I
All
need
dogs
dogs
on the
for?
server are mine.
Don't tempt me. There's a male.
In that case, you can have a dog if you want. I have 30 bones currently.
I have 35. I'm tempted to
We
leave you a
have, we have the
chest.
best bones.
I'm tempted to leave a chest here for you to have the
Thank you
bones
for
to
that.
use to catch these
That was
dogs.
something.
There's a lot.
Because you're
of
not going to
dogs
use
here.
them for anything?
Yeah, what am I going to do with them?
The pack does have weeping willows.
Another female.
Are they weeping though?
Well,
They
yeah, they're
seem
not the
quite
weeping
cheerful.
willows. They're the pack has ginormous willow trees. They're not the same as the weeping willows.
Or the whomping willows.
I
I
was
just
so
realized-
thinking Wampin Willow.
I wanted to make a fancy sign, but I realized I need paper.
Well, there's paper back at home.
There's a lot of things back at
What
home.
happened,
Yes,
honey?
there is.
Nothing.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Thank you for the flower pot too. Well, I went to pick up the flower pot and I accidentally, scoliosis over and put a big block on top of it.
You accidentally scoliosis.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can accidentally do this now.
Well, I have scoliosis. It ain't my fault. It just is. I've accepted it.
It's
Wait, why does
scoliosis is a
shaped
thing you have to
crafting...
accept.
Yes.
Why does shaped crafting show up twice in NEI for paper?
TFC.
It
Two
never
things must have added it.
fails until the final part.
What final part? Of what? What?
Like when it's dripping down and I try to throw stuff into it, that's when it fails all the time.
Oh yeah.
Guess what I have growing? Oh crap.
Justice?
That block above is another one higher if you want to put
Damn it.
another 2 blocks above those you have already.
I'm out of wood.
You can't chisel glass.
We have gooseberries. Late spring, summer.
There.
I brought back some blueberries and some more gooseberries as well.
We don't have any, I don't think we have any blueberries, so that's excellent. And thank you
Is
for
that
the
a more
pot.
northern?
Sweet!
And I put
Boys.
2 and a bit stacks of pumpkins in a chest by the main building.
We have 55 ounces of gooseberries. Alcohol, here you come.
So, as for what are we making with the steel now that we have a anvil? We're gonna need a steel hammer for the next recipe.
Yes.
I've got one heating up right now,
Sweet.
so I can make a hammer.
Nihon?
Yes. So
First of all, excellent job on your wild bush front yard. That looks awesome.
thank you.
Second, would you be objectionable to a shared apple tree sapling? Kind of.
Oh no. Go for it.
Like I have one in my, because you already said you were getting rid of that, so I thought maybe it'd be nice to go on this side of the house,
Yeah.
and it won't be like in the middle of
That'll
a path or something.
That'll be fine.
Speaking of
You-
paths, we should probably start
Pepper?
putting some down.
Probably.
Neon's put a few down here.
I don't really have a preference. Go for whatever works, as I'd say. Experiment.
And hi. The next thing to start working on after a blast furnace is a blast furnace. Or 2.
The next tier of blast furnace, yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
talking railcraft or?
Railcraft would be the next one. And,
You need to make a second regular blast furnace to make it, yeah.
I think that's
Is
good.
that
That'll
too
work.
far?
Do
or
we
not?
have-
do the same exact
Nah, it should be
thing?
fine.
Center.
Do we have enough wrought iron made at the
That
moment?
should be fine.
We should.
Important
Yes.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Does the other blast furnace do the exact same thing as this blast furnace?
I think it just poops out ingots.
Yeah, poops out ingots, pig iron ingots, and they're probably cold. That's probably the only bad thing about it, but it also does not require flux to function. You put charcoal in
Then
it.
we can just use this blast furnace. We don't need to make another one.
Yeah, but it
You
takes
need 2 in the recipe.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you make 1 more, then you can make that and tear this one down. If you make 2 more, you can leave this one up for prosperity and make the other
Right.
one too.
Which would be a nice thing to do later on because they are pretty cool looking, but
But yeah, it's 32 wrought iron.
wrought iron ingots, yeah.
per.
Yep.
So it's a little bit
Pricey.
much.
Labor intensive.
Yeah.
But it's
That
not
too.
just ingots, it's the
What did Bunsen say about the hammer time and the thing?
That you need to stop hammer time. I'm sorry, I couldn't let that one go. I've been avoiding the puns a little bit today,
Couldn't we
but
hammer
that
it?
one,
Yeah.
I'd have felt horrible if I let
I've
that
already
one
moved
go.
on. See, you're still talking about it.
But I needed to explain myself because that was a bad one. That was so bad. I felt I needed explanation.
You know what you always tell me? That was too easy, hon. That was too easy.
That
Rat.
was too easy, but it was
That
too good.
was too easy.
But it was also too good.
You should be
Pile.
ashamed of
It was a
what we want.
double.
Pile.
I'm a little ashamed,
just a little.
Oh, right.
but not enough that I would never do it again.
Make a steel hammer to make iron ore piles. That's right.
Yes.
So instead of using the bloomery, we can make a pile of magnetite, let's say. But we need a steel hammer to do it.
Hello,
You get a
other
little
dog.
bit better out of these piles than you get out of the raw.
Why does
Minerals.
Peck keep coming across the dog?
Because I'm traveling.
And
North.
then-
I've traveled.
I've traveled a lot. I've traveled a really.
Oh, hi,
really
creeper.
lot.
You can get pig iron from it in a.
So you meet friends too.
Can't remember which
Yeah,
blast
but my
furnace
one
it is.
keeps
I can
knocking
tell
at on my door.
Is
you. Okay,
someone
so you can get pig iron from it
flip the baby?
in
Yep, that's
No, we
good.
don't
Fall
craft
underneath the floor. Go ahead. I don't care.
Oh, are you already working on steel hammer?
Yeah, so if you make a
went in
steel
there
hammer,
and I've already
I'll
made
put
it.
in more iron.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I know the hammer recipe.
Actually, I think
Nice.
you need iron blooms for actual iron, don't you?
Oh, hi,
This-
Enderman
this
in
takes
my
a-
house.
Because I heard you guys talking
Staying?
about that. I'm like, oh, I can do that. If you guys haven't done
There-
that yet, and I already did it.
Sorry.
There's
No, that's
three-
fine. That's more than happy with that.
There's 3 unprocessed iron blooms in this chest, by the way.
So, Mr. Enderman in my house, you just popping by to visit?
Yeah, we do
Yeah,
not
they
have
do
enough
that.
wrought iron all on its own. Those need to be processed to the other stuff.
Including these?
No, not
Unfortunately,
those.
unfortunately,
Those need to be
Enderman.
processed. That's what I'm saying to get the two.
Unfortunately, Mr. Enderman, if you are unable to pay rent, I cannot keep you in this house.
He disagrees.
He I
Heavily.
was going to say, sounds like you may disagree with that.
I don't think the Endermen take kindly to orders.
Still using a jug?
They kind of ignore you until you try and tell them what to do. Oh!
Well, he's out of my house now.
Hey, we have bees. It's amazing. Did anybody find redstone?
That's like the only thing I
I
haven't
could
found
have
on this
sworn
trip.
somebody said they
I
did.
thought somebody
I-
said they
I
did.
thought
somebody
we
said they
found
found it,
glowstone.
like a long time ago.
I
Glowstone
feel
we
like
have
it was
found.
EA.
Maybe it was glowstone that I'm
Two
remembering.
different ones. What are they again?
Cinnabar.
Cryolites.
Cinnabar and
Cinnabar.
cryolites.
Yeah.
Cinnabon.
I
There you go.
swear, Meteor had said he found. I think it was Meteor who was the one who said he asked about what Cinnabar was. Excuse me.
I don't have it marked. Okay.
I don't even
Just
know which
curious.
rocks it shows up in, but if you could tell me some of the rocks that it shows up in, I can tell you if I've crossed paths over, because I'm trying to mark down the rock types as I go past them too.
Andesite, basalt, dacite, rhyolite, quartzite, shale, and cryolite can be found in granite.
Andesite I got 1,000 blocks away.
I know we've seen shale, right?
Shale I got
feel
3,000
like
blocks away
shale's
from where I
not
am.
far.
Quartzite's even further than that.
Shale's 700 of blocks.
There's
over.
shale just to the east.
And we could see surface
Yeah, no,
ores
that one's dead.
of that. I think that's what the X means, right?
Yeah, just
Yeah, come
across
get
the
me,
water.
bear.
Well,
Did you
I
just say
have a-
come get me, bear?
Yeah, bears don't swim well. I had a perfect opportunity to shoot a bear and I took it because I hate him.
Rude.
Ouch.
They were rude
Oh.
first, hon. They were
These-
rude first.
These cherry trees had blossoms before, and now they don't have no blossoms, but it does say early summer.
They get the blossoms, they go away, and then they get fruit.
Okay.
The bees got to visit. The bees can't visit without the flowers.
The hammer really doesn't help that much with with an armored with a skeleton.
Well, it depends on the level of hammer.
It
Stone.
helps. with
If
the
it's
armor.
armored, then with something you'd want to hit it with something harder.
Armored. That's kind of the key word there.
Ama.
Well, the way armor works in TFC is kind of weird too. If it's got a helmet on, you can protect it from double damage, but unless it's got boots, you can still slow it down. Stuff like that.
You shot him with no boots on.
Well, time to try and find reeds.
Could come home. I can tell you one thing, I've traveled a long distance and I haven't found any more. They seem to be south.
So, about this tree farm.
Yes.
Where is our actual tree farm?
Beyond the
Wait.
jute farm.
Oh, it's
Yes.
just over there. Okay. Yes, it was a hiccup. Oh my goodness. Because I was gonna get.
And if you were looking for silver, I am finding silver on my way home.
Thank you, Lash.
I needed some trees as well.
Oh.
Spruce.
Spruce Wayne.
No way. I kind of like the pine, man. Dude, those willows are ridiculous.
What?
How big they are. Just ginormous woolly willows.
Of justice.
It needed to be said, definitely.
Denied.
Last time I denied an of justice, I got shot. To be fair. Though he did say that it was a chicken of justice.
I like how we were like quiet for like a good solid minute there, and then the thing is the last time I've ignored an of justice.
I'll never forget the justice chicken that he suddenly had to defend.
Oh, I don't even remember this. They all sort of blur together.
But at the time,
It's
the
like, you
justice
take
chicken
that
was
back, and I'm
important.
shot. It was on egg skies. I remember that. You're like, take it back, and I'm no!
Probably deserved it then.
It's Pack. He always deserves it.
I think that's about the time that I started to try to outpace you on being able to kill you in egg skies. Because I was like, yep, that needs to be paid back. And it's
See, the thing
for
is,
like the next month, I started trying to level up in one particular mod.
the biggest reason you killed me because I didn't know you were trying to.
Yeah, I remember.
Otherwise, I just would have flown away in the jetpack. I'm like, oh, he's still hitting me, and I'm out of health.
Funny how being out of health leads to death.
Yeah, just sort of linked like that.
Where are you?
Nobody told me.
Yep.
I never run out of this stuff.
I'm coming back. I'm at the tree farm.
Okay.
I'm on my way back right now, love.
I just found a lone boat.
You guys are talking about the tree farm as if it's some very distant place.
I know!
Not a place we can see on our mini map with extraordinary ease.
I mean, I am of that far away as much.
It is about the same distance away this season as it was in the previous seasons.
Which is not much at all.
This is information I can't process.
You
They
can't use prior seasons against poor Nebris. Right.
Well, yeah, but he's defending it, I'm defending it against the rest.
Ah! Ooh, guess what I just got?
A blue flower.
A blue knife.
Every time I see any sort
What?
of sheer drop, I end up.
Yeah, now we're like, what?
You weren't interested in what I had. Firedale just gave me a pretty present, and somebody didn't bring me no blue flower.
I'm not home yet!
So you have a blue
Pluck it.
flower.
Uses.
Oh, you made her steel knife.
So I didn't say
That's
it was
not
blue
blue.
steel. It is blue when you look at it. It's blue.
Oh, are we back to this again?
Oh no, them there balls in BOI are totally blue. You shut your face.
We're back
Oh.
We're back
No.
to this again.
Well, I'm gonna die.
Anyway. Again?
Sorry to hear that.
Again, really?
Rip.
The last time I said that, I survived with 57 health, and it looks like I'm gonna do the same this time.
It's
I've
alright.
learned not to anger multiple spiders at night when you can't run. That was a
No,
bad,
this time it was another Enderman.
also a bad idea, yes.
Hello, Aspen. You are so beautiful.
Hey, yay.
What? More
Oh.
dogs?
Found more dogs.
Whack. Whack.
Wah.
Much closer this time. Male and
Okay,
female.
what's the chords?
2,000, negative 10,100. Both negatives. Negative 2,000,
Negative
10,100.
2,000.
And negative 10,100.
We got green beans?
Yes.
Do we want green beans?
Yes.
Honestly, they ain't that good.
I like them.
In real life, yeah. In TFC,
I mean, they're not tomatoes, but
exactly.
As long as it's not onions. I don't care.
We need the onions. Onions are excellent.
Oh.
We didn't
Oh.
generate with
You-
onion
Hey, hon.
people.
So when I found them on my journey, I probably shouldn't.
Because you go run over and get it.
So when I found the onions on my journey back to my corpse, I shouldn't have taken them, ripped them all up out of the ground, dug a hole, and buried them.
You
Probably.
You're just
did
making
it.
them. You're just making them more earthy flavored.
Oh, they're earthy.
they're
You
making them
did
angry.
not do this
You
thing.
return them to the ground so they can grow again.
Did
Excellent.
All is
you do
Excellent.
this thing?
Chat, did I do this thing?
Packrat gathered the strongest and most powerful onions from across the land into one spot, and it's gonna. He buried
Onion
it.
monster will rise again.
Exactly.
We'll have one of those nice big hurricanes for lightning strikes just right.
CD says, yeah,
Onions.
LOL, of course he did.
But onions are delicious and nutritious.
Oh, no, they are not.
And
The,
Wait,
and
how
a
are
vegetable
onions
that
The
we
onion
need
god comes to.
to
Need?
fill out.
What does this need?
If you
The
mean a
onions, right,
vegetable that
right.
is a weed, you said that wrong, hon. A vegetable that is a weed. You
Well,
You know
said it
what?
a
Some
little bit off.
vegetables grow like weed. That
Well,
don't
that
mean
one
you can't
certainly
eat
does
them.
because it's a weed.
Nami.
Do we got bauxite yet? We do have. I remember there was talk about bauxite.
Yes, we
How to
found
pronounce
some.
Yeah.
bauxite?
Bauxite.
Bozite.
Hun, I wasn't familiar with the part of our biology that requires us to eat onions. You said we need them.
There is poisonous bees over here. Okay, you found jungle bees?
You have bee equipment?
I just had the bees started up.
Where'd you get an apiary?
I made a bee house.
Yeah, there's a level below.
Back is right.
It's a
Need
bee
to start-
house.
It's the thing you do before
Onions
the
are
apiary.
vile, inedible afflictions
that
upon
bees build a hive
humanity and
in?
existence.
What?
That sounds about right.
That sounds a little bit over. Oh my lord, y'all are drama queens. Onions are delicious.
No, that seems like the exact perfect right amount of.
You know what? I make some damn good food and it's got onions in it, so you just shut your face.
Mm-hmm.
Onions are
Are you
delicious.
taking offense because of the hate for onions?
Yes.
Anyway, I am going to wrap up here so that I can have food and then play Rocket League afterwards.
Sounds
If
good.
anybody wants
Rocket
steel
Man.
tools, let me know now.
I would like a steel pickaxe for when I go silver mining.
Sure. Could I have steel pickaxe, pro pick, hammer, axe, full set of armor, chisel? I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, eventually, yes, but
I could probably use a steel axe too. My iron one's
I
getting
would-
low.
I would honestly rather just save a need for that until we get the.
So
the
did you
super
notice?
blasters, though.
Did you notice anything different, hon?
And make my own, because honestly, I'd probably do that.
What?
Did you notice anything
So
different?
actually, probably
I saw the path had grown.
Yeah, it's grown by quite a bit.
Yeah, I saw that you also refined it. It's more, instead of it was like much wider right over here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I narrowed it a little bit.
And then we've got it going to my steps and Never's steps.
Mm-hmm.
What
Or
about my
front door.
steps?
Front door.
I might refine it yet a bit
I'll have
more.
steps yet.
So.
Well, yeah, I changed it from steps to front door.
Yes. I did leave space for the steps too. So.
Because he's a hip and hopping up and down. Nebrus, the hip hop master.
Hun made herself laugh. Hun made a funny
pretty
for
much
Hun.
every day.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a good thing, though.
Onions are fine when they're in foods which you cannot tell there are onions in them.
Okay, I will concur with that. I will concur with that. I have said that I will take onions if it's such a small portion. It's basically like I mean, it's like salt. You don't like put on so much salt that you taste the salt. But people don't follow that rule a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
What about a bloomin' onion pack?
That's disgusting.
What's with all this thunder I hear?
It's storming out, yeah.
A lot of thunder, yeah.
I'm going back inside. Outside's a silly place.
Rolling like thunder under the cover. I guess that's why they call it.
Oh, where'd that one go?
Oh, good God.
Oh,
My
no,
house
it's-
is now technically.
Hooray!
Does it shine a light out into the ocean so everybody can see it from a far distance away?
Somewhat.
Multiple thousands of blocks.
It's functional like
It
in my
includes a
first-
light.
In like my first Minecraft world, the lighthouse I built was functional, except it didn't shine a light. It was just a big lava pillar.
With a light on top.
There's a lot of dang thunder.
No, the lava was the light.
A
just in
lava
case-
pillar. I thought it was a
Yeah.
log pillar.
No, lava. It was the lava pillar that was encased in glass.
That was much more funny when I was thinking that your first lighthouse was a log pillar.
Yeah, it's functional in that sense.
Yeah, my first build was inside of a mountain. I just dug it and built the tower and was like, yeah, this is good. I wish I had the seed for it. I really want to go back and rebuild in that world.
Yes, you are angry. We get it.
2 more dogs, EA.
Uh-oh. I see it. I see the wall cloud.
Oh, I found the peach tree
Perfect. Lovely view of Nihon's place. You can peek
Right
in
up
on
here.
Nebrus and Arcus's secret activities.
There it is.
again. No, don't you dare, you stupid creeper. Were you just cheering for the creeper?
No, why would I cheer for the creeper?
I'm trying to get a peach tree for you, and it was under the peach tree.
Go, pack rat!
There we go!
Like the enthusiasm there?
Eventually.
There was? I mean, yeah, eventually, right.
Never mind.
I'm just kidding.
So what's gonna go like?
What?
I feel like there should be some sort of central like statue or something with like
Well, once we
benches
have it-
around it.
Yeah, we don't have an idea of where Central is at the moment.
No, I mean over
No,
here.
he's
Oh, in
between.
your place.
There is
he's
a central
between-
here.
Yeah, there's a central between Nihon, Nebs, and me. But the
I
thing
see.
is there could be a fourth person over here, and then center gets totes thrown off.
These paths. are great for zombies.
Lounge.
Over here?
You know how to make torches?
Yeah,
really
what
easy?
if there ends up being somebody... Oh, well, I guess there ain't much for over here, is there?
Yeah, there's just a hole in the ground here.
Well, there is, like, right here, if they, you know, horned in on this
Yes,
little
no,
space.
maybe. Okay.
See, I wouldn't want someone trying. Like the path should continue on. It should probably branch around here and go behind this house, Nihon's house, and go up that way towards the shore, and then another path should follow along here.
Jeez,
by
another
this
dog. Okay, sorry.
One
go
sec.
on.
Firedale, what? Were you trying to say something?
I was asking Lounge if you knew how to make torches real easy.
You mean when you click a torch on another torch?
A stick on a torch, yeah.
Doesn't that not give you as many torches though?
Nope.
It gives you 1 to 1.
Yeah, so you get 2 for 1 in the torch.
Yep.
Okay.
What if somebody never has
We
built up this
have an
space?
entire barrel full.
What do you
of
mean?
Sticks.
like fill it in.
Yeah, what if they
You don't
filled it in
need
enough to make
worry about not
a
having enough.
plot here?
I don't know where it is.
I concur. This
Next to
this
the
looks so
starter
nice
house.
and natural.
Everything's terribly organized.
So we need to be sure that we like make something here so that can't happen.
Found appetite.
Yeah.
Like, what if we put like a bench down here or a?
I want to see how formed this funnel cloud is getting over here.
Where you
Oh,
at,
dude,
Nevers?
there is a funnel cloud forming.
To the
I
south,
would
yeah.
love to
Oh.
see that as soon as I get home.
It's
I'm
not totally
Yeah.
friendly.
I'm actually right here. No, it's just a rotating wall cloud right now.
Yeah, it's a rotating wall.
I can
You
see
wanna
the
take for
inflow.
silver?
I can see the inflow where it's trying to rotate. And the wind is really kicking up.
Oh well, hello.
It's a little, to be fair, it's a little alarming as far as like how realistic
believe
this
it was-
is.
It was Nebs who wanted the pick for
Hmm.
silver.
Better get the saplings if it heads to
So
the
this is
tree
moving to the northwest very
Yeah,
slowly.
Oh, petrified
So I'm
wood.
gonna try and run around it and get to the southeast corner of it and see if that's a safer spot.
It does look pretty damn cool though.
Is it raining? Yeah, it's raining here, so it's rain wrapped. Okay. Which is like really bad. There's no funnel at the moment, at least. I don't see a funnel that's come out of the wall cloud.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what it looks like, but it is a rotating wall.
I've seen one on TV, so I haven't seen one in person. No, I know what they look like because I'm a bit of a weather geek. So
It's
Whoa.
yeah,
It's sounding
You hear
scary
that?
when you get close to it.
it does.
Yeah.
It does.
It's
You
like
can hear the influence. That's the winds going into the.
I'm
rotation.
missing all this. Ah!
it seems to be dissipating though,
It,
or maybe
yeah, I was
it's
gonna
just.
say, is it just me?
a
But
little
yeah,
bit.
it looks like it's getting wider or a little bit less.
No,
Right.
no. It's just a fairly wide rotation. Are there like little particles going in at the base?
Oh, there
Yeah.
are definitely
there's like a
particles
bunch
flowing down
of
here.
stuff.
Oh, I want to see
Yeah.
it.
I'm basically standing in the middle right now.
Why are you doing that? That's stupid.
Sounds fun.
That's really dumb.
I wonder how strong it
You
is
should not-
if
you
you're
should
standing
never-
in the middle and everything.
You should never be standing under a rotating wall cloud.
Oh, bear,
Listen,
no.
you might not be able to get away with this.
Ah! No manscaping the trees. I hate seeing a bare dang tree.
Hey,
You can see the little
Oh.
particles there.
Storms can do
See-
that too.
Yeah, I don't think so, because all these other ones around it are good. Thank you for following me, darling. Prime
not-
storm chaser
No.
footage.
Storm chasers don't do that, Lash. They don't stand underneath the tornado. They stand at a safe distance where they can get a nice angle. So they can see it, but they have to escape.
Well, by being suicidal about it, you get even better footage.
Yeah.
Jumping in them is fun because you sometimes get set back down gently.
Oh, there's lighting.
Sometimes.
Sometimes not.
Whale.
generally storms want me to be gentle with them.
Oh. He has olives, yes?
Oh, tons of them.
Yes.
He has tons of olives, alright.
Yeah, I actually skipped. I found that tree
Holy
at some point and
cow.
skipped
Do you
Oh,
see
yeah.
all the
You found this
dust
tree?
and stuff getting kicked out?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that seems to be getting more and more.
Again.
Yeah,
May
we
want
have-
to pick up
we
the
have-
saplings from the
we
tree
haven't
farm.
actually
Tree
seen the
farm.
funnel come down. The last time we had one of these, I
Uh,
saw the funnel.
Is
Um,
it-
at least
what-
even briefly.
What, Nasus, what did you just say?
So you might want to pick up the saplings from the tree farm if it's getting that interesting over there.
Is it over
Oh,
by the tree
I don't
farm?
think
From
so.
the tree farm?
I don't know where
That's
you
what
guys are.
Bunsen was saying. Is pick up the saplings from the
will
tree
dis-
farm because it will take them.
It will destroy the leaves entirely.
Yeah, but won't the leaf-bearing bits still be there?
It destroys the
Low
log.
chance.
It eats the log. Yeah.
Dude.
The awesome part is I'm just over on the next island and I kind of hear it, but I don't really see it from here.
It is.
Keep finding stuff and I want to get home.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like it's
I'm over-
moving towards the base.
It is a little
Yeah.
bit. It's moving slightly
Well,
toward the base.
it's definitely moving more towards that
It
tree
looks like
farm
it's
than.
dissipating to me.
I've got it at about 460. I think I have 7450 right now. Moving slightly to the north northwest.
Now, when you say pick up the saplings, you mean the planted saplings that are in the row?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the fruit trees.
No, I mean the actual tree leaf blocks to make sure we have saplings to replace if all the leaves get destroyed.
And what
Oh.
about the
So keep
saplings
an
that are
extra.
in the ground?
Saplings won't get pulled up.
Okay, so the saplings in the ground won't get pulled up. So you
They're
want some
probably-
manscaping to happen right now.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Quick question, Bunsen. How
Holy
about does it do a thing with bamboo?
I hope so.
I don't think it does
I think that would be
because then
awesome.
it would scatter it everywhere possibly and have bamboo growing all over the place.
Oh, it would,
Oh, it would place
replant it?
Oh.
Sometimes the blocks get placed.
Oh,
Oh, well,
Okay,
no,
that's
no,
hilarious.
no.
Everybody was
No.
thinking we could go ahead and have bamboo get destroyed.
And then, no.
Not so much.
this thing is directly over the base now.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Holy cow.
No luck on the redstone, but marked a bunch of other random stuff.
Hope it
Shell-
doesn't get near my lighthouse. It might hurt
Bunsen,
my
you
cat.
were destroying the leaves right as like the wind swept around, and I thought it just like
Never.
licked
The
it
tornado.
right off.
The tornado.
Yeah,
knows.
melted
it's
it
like
right
right over
off.
the tree farm right now.
Yeah.
Shell was one of the things that can get cryolite or something like
Oh
that, right?
wow. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
oh,
like towards you,
Guys,
it's
just
forming
don't
in front of
be
my face.
don't be that close to the underneath where the funnel might
That's
drop.
not a
I'm
small
missing
one.
this.
Because
Oh my
That's the best
it-
footage.
Oh,
might-
frack.
That's not a small
'Cause-
one.
It's not really
No.
tunnely though. It's still just a very, very wide.
it's a very wide, large rotating cloud at this
Yeah.
point.
Wait,
which-
did it just
Oh,
dissipate?
dissipating.
yeah, it's dissipating.
Aww.
If it dropped the funnel, it dropped one earlier, where we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Um,
all right.
Man, if I could
Darn,
substitute
the
a
world's
tornado,
not
I
gonna get
made a clip of
destroyed
that.
after all.
I wonder if it actually has the ability to combine them together.
That one was huge.
storm
It was a
sometimes
big
can.
one, Pat Dad.
Yeah,
You missed
that
it.
was that
Oh!
was a fairly large rotating wall
Yep,
cloud.
it's-
Ah!
One of the most awesome
It didn't touch
storms we've seen so
down.
far.
It didn't touch down, but holy
No.
Hannah, it's this huge
Yeah.
huge wall
And,
cloud that just kept spinning.
yeah, they,
All the dust was whipping up.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. You'll have like a large wall cloud. You'll think it's gonna drop something, and it doesn't drop anything. It just is like looks really neat and menacing. I mean, if this were like an actual real life situation, I would have been like, okay, there's a tornado. Okay, everyone get inside, get in shelter.
Well,
'cause-
that's what happens. That's what
Yeah.
happens is you get a cloud like that that's twisting, and you get the warning to go to your basement.
yeah, because you don't want to
Because you
mess
don't
around.
know if it's gonna. It'll touch down in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and you
it'll
don't
touch.
even know.
Yeah, exactly. You're just at that point. You're just waiting for it to drop something, and it could have something on the ground. It may just be like wrapped in rain, or you just don't see it.
We need a weather radar to see if it's a tornado. or
There's
just
a
storm.
there's a tornado sensor and a tornado siren, but they're very expensive to build. We don't have the materials for them right now.
Thanks.
They're much
Dude,
cheaper
that
in vanilla.
All sorts of trippy, and we have baby cows.
Good.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Does that mean we can have hamburgers?
How
We
close are
get
you to home, love?
redstone. Get redstone. We can make the tornado sensor right now.
Are y'all ready to clip them? Because I just went to go get the shears. I know Bunsen has one.
I looked for them. They're not around.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a weather forecast too.
Well, I know
Basic
Bunsen was
compass.
shearing
Okay,
some of the
that's fine.
trees, so that's where one of them is.
It's a
All right.
weather deflector.
Well, it's like it's a whole mod
Weather.
dedicated to weather or something.
I know.
That's
Oh,
cool.
wait.
I see a deflector, but yeah. I see the siren, the sensor, and a forecaster.
If it was closer
Yeah.
to the base, I'd say my lighthouse would be a fun place to put all the weather-related stuff.
Yeah, the only problem with that is we probably wouldn't have a network of sensors all hooked up to
Yeah.
siren,
Yeah, start with
just
one.
so we would know if something's approaching.
That would actually be awesome if you had multiples, like you hear one off in the distance.
Yeah, that'd be
and
pretty
you're like,
cool.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that going
Does it
off?
give
And
off
the
a
next one goes
redstone
off, the next
signal?
one goes off.
The sensor does, yeah, that's how it works, I think, is it gives off a signal, and you pair that with a siren. The siren goes off.
Oh,
So we have 13 steel ingots and 10 rock iron.
And man, that would be really cool if you could put like a hopper sideways.
These
'Cause
bees
that
are
would actually
mean.
that would actually look like the siren, the warning sirens.
yeah, I can make
Ooh,
it.
the red apple tree sapling grew a little
Oh.
stump.
Oh, okay, that means
Well,
that
that's
means it's
unanimous.
growing. And it's eventually going to grow. So
Yep,
we gotta
so
give
we
it
are
a little
good. It has taken root.
Gotta give it a
and
little
all
bit of
that.
time. Yep.
Oh yeah, but
Cool.
that's a start.
Awesome. Yes.
Nebris, I was thinking maybe something with your cactus.
Oh wow, the residential section is really.
You were thinking something
Getting
with
along,
my
yeah.
cactus.
Yeah. I
Why
was
were
thinking,
you using my cactus to think?
I was thinking before the tornado came, you and I were having a conversation about that spot on the ground, and I was thinking maybe we could use your cactus for something.
I don't know how
I-
decorative cactus is going to be.
Yeah, I just did this to grow it.
I know, but what if we did like a little mini maze or something, you know, with the sand and the ground level?
Here, it's too small to make a maze here.
Well, yeah, that's why I said, you know, like not like a big square maze, but just like a little path that twists around over. I don't know. I was just thinking your cactus.
Who's this place down here?
That's Neon's fancy pants place.
What? Oh, my
Oh.
place? Yeah. It's my house. It's very cool. I like it.
That's my house. It's very cool.
I enjoy it.
Nessos, look over here. Look over here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nessos,
Yeah.
Nessos,
What?
Nessos,
Yes.
Nessos.
You're too
Almost
stinky. You
home.
should have a sandwich.
Ta-da!
Hey, look here. Ta-da! All right, what am I looking at down there?
What are we looking at?
Got a little.
Ah! I
You-
fell
you-
down.
The first step is a doozy.
It is. What do we got here?
I just showed you
Jack-o'-lantern?
my little side yard. Well, I want a lantern.
Oh,
light
you got
house.
your little shades.
My little side yard. I got a little, yeah, my little
lovely
lounge.
little table we can stand on. Yeah. Here's my thing. Right there.
I see your thing. I'm gonna snip your thing very delicate like.
Tea.
You got one of your.
Did
Fine.
you just say...
The flowers.
Yeah.
The flowers.
The alpine
You
thistle.
judgment
I
me.
got the knife
It
out
doesn't
to
know what
very
you said at
delicately
all.
clip it. Otherwise, if you break it, it's gone. You guys gave me
I can't
crap over
protect.
that.
I cannot protect you from that particular quote, hon.
And you're stinky.
So yeah,
Quote ad. Thank you,
we're
Firedale.
sitting here having fun talking about looking at the tornado stuff. And I'm like, yeah, there's actually a storm that's been warned for a tornado about 80 miles away. So yeah, real life colliding with Minecraft. Yay!
Okay, I have finally made it home.
I was gonna say it's time for us to end. How much longer are you gonna be out
I'm
there?
finally home, but I can't get in.
Oh,
Where's
right.
in?
Right here.
Oh, I found an in. Okay, there we go.
Random raspberry bush of injustice.
Of injustice. Yeah, baby.
Okay. So let's see which flowers I got for you.
Oh,
Where's Hun?
You've got an interesting look there.
What?
I'm in the residential section.
Looking a little interesting today, Pack.
I am.
A
Oh,
little
I'm wearing my head.
bit. Yes.
Okay,
He's
let's go
looking.
stop here.
He's looking a little worse for wear. A little tan.
Oh,
You are looking a
Ooh, a
little
bite.
baked.
okay, so let's see.
How'd you get up there?
Oh, I can barely move right now. Okay. All right. Got those ones. Got those ones. Got that one.
Fishes in the bushes.
I was gonna say, now you're gonna kill the fish on the bushes.
Oh,
Waiting for things to load so I can see what else I
That's
got.
hilarious. Okay, yes, the bamboo block.
and I lost my fish.
Those are the
Oh.
flowers I was able to get back.
At least you
Thank you.
got the point for the.
At least he got punched.
Where are we putting
guess so.
bushes?
Yeah.
Where are we putting bushes?
We
Well,
really
depends
don't have
on
a
the
spot.
bush.
We need a better bush place.
Yes, we do.
Right
People
there
are
on the corner.
randomly-
of
Wait,
the
you know where
house
we can
is
put the
a bad
bushes?
bush place.
How about right next to the farm?
That'd be pretty good. I'll take that.
Because we
Hold
got
on.
a long line right there.
Is why there was raspberry bushes stuck over there when we have. They're just stuck there to be pricky bits. It was just a pricky trap. That was not nice.
Okay. Well, I
Why
can
should
Yeah, we
barely-
could do
food be
that.
at the
Okay, but I
farm? don't get it.
got gooseberry bushes. Let's see.
We have some of those.
Bunchberry,
be me.
wintergreen. I got Douglas fir sapling, cranberry bush.
Bunchberry,
three-
cranberries, wintergreen are all new.
3 new types of bamboo.
Yes!
Awesome.
Peach tree, green apple, cherry,
You know,
plum,
like Hun just called
lemon
that a-
saplings. Yeah, I got
You
so
did
much.
good.
And
Okay,
so
well, you know what?
I got bear meat that needs to be cooked up and
No.
eaten very, very fast because this bear needs to be consumed.
Well, next
I
time,
hate
next
this
week,
bear.
we can
Horizon.
empty your pockets.
Oh, I plan on it.
We
Yeah,
need
I
to
do it
start
right now.
familiarizing baby cows, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Oh,
just
how are
got a
the-
couple babies. We gotta split
Well, we
them
need
up
the
too.
girls at least. Oh, you're a boy. You're a boy. Uh-oh. Are all three babies
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I
boys?
can just disconnect and reconnect.
Yep.
Real quick so I'm
All
not
the baby
lagging so
cows is
much.
boys. So,
No,
you know, not the best.
not the best.
What was the problem?
All
What's a
3
baby?
baby cows are born boys.
That does not help much.
Mm-mm.
It really doesn't.
It's very good meat. Oh, that's bad.
Well,
All right. Well, he's back. Our tornado excitement is over. The residential area is looking
Yes.
pretty dang good, even though I've made little progress on my house. I made a beautiful side yard, and flowers were planted everywhere. Hi, Alphabet.
Thanks for
Yes.
saving me, honey.
You're welcome. I'll save your bacon any day, baby cakes.
And we have a
Alright.
blast furnace.
and that's gonna do
You
it for
needed
this.
Oh,
the
yeah.
first of
I
many.
think that's gonna do it.
Technology
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Oh yeah, technology and stuff.
First level of
People,
technology,
wow.
yes. Or next level
Hey.
of technology, yeah.
Flowers.
Oh man, so
And
much
pretty
running.
flies.
I'm finally
Gonna have to wait
home.
till next time.
Yeah, still then. Have a good one.